Thanks.
For you, late in the game, they keep fouling you, you keep going to the line. What's going through your mind as you're going up and hitting those free throws?
Yeah, well, the one possession where I think they fouled Clemens, Russ said he didn't want to foul me when I had the ball after the 10-second line because I was making them, and as I told who it was earlier, after that Michigan State game, it really got to me missing those close free throws down the stretch. That, probably could have sealed that win. I kind of took that on my shoulders. I really locked in. It was big for our team to make those on the stretch. It wasn't just me; it was Dan, it was Clemens. 24-29 from the line, so it was pretty good.
What was that like for you when you guys are coming in and out of the game and you see Christian Sturgis sitting on the bench next to the coaching staff?
Rick mentioned that. Yeah, that's cool. I like how they did that. The night was to celebrate his life as a player and as a person. Really cool to see that, on our sideline, because his spirit was definitely with us. So.
What's the mood in the locker room like after a game like this for you?
Oh, we were excited. It was funny because I had a Big Ten interview and I walked in and everyone was messing with me. They were all quiet. So, but no, and then everyone started yelling. We were jumping up and down. So, big win to knock off. They were first night league up there on top at 4-0. Came in here, played them great in the first half and held them to that win. Obviously, we're all excited. But you turn around and get how it sticks.
How much strides would you say you guys have made defensively, considering the last game out against Northwestern, you hold them at 15 in the first half, end up winning by 20, and then here you hold Wisconsin 18 in the first half?
Well, you look at the numbers, like you just said, they're kind of speaking for themselves. Really disappointed in our defensive effort at Michigan. Really a point of emphasis to lock that down. Went to Northwestern, took my other stuff. My other stuff tonight. Rebounded the ball pretty well and pushed it in transition. So, that's something that really feeds this team. The better we play defensively, the better we're going to play offensively. We get stops, we get rebounds, we're able to push it quicker. So, really, I'm really proud of our team. Really locking into the Skyline Port. Coach Spiel did a great job with this one. And we just executed in every facet of the game, I thought.
Is it Jared stuff? Jared Utah stuff. Is there any bad blood there? I mean, does that seep out on the floor? I mean, obviously the fan base, they're all like at each other.
You saw it with our student section, but I don't even know anything behind any of that. So he transferred here. As far as I go, that didn't affect the way. I mean, it's a Big Ten. It's a Big Ten game. We're going to be excited to play.
You want to beat them all. Bone said something to you after the game. What did he say?
Told me, nice job knocking down my free throws. He must have recruited a kid from Brecksville, Ohio, which is right by my hometown. He said, "How do you let me out of Strongsville? Not recruiting me." Just really complimented him, on my game, and he said I reminded him of Chris Street, which is a huge compliment. He just had a lot of nice words to say, which usually you don't see at the end of the game. He really stopped me, talked to me for seemed like longer than I expected, but really nice of him. It's a big name in this, not only in our conference but in all college basketball. So for him to stop me and say those nice words makes me feel good.
What about that stretch where you got it going there in the first half? You gave a lot of energy.
Yeah, if you look probably at the first 4 minutes, I had so much adrenaline. I was so excited for the game that I got so tired so quickly. So I came out, really locked in this. Watch how they were playing defensively. I knew I had to make an impact when I came back in. Got that steal, made a couple free throws. They were really going on that shot fake, so I got that early. I knew I had to make an impact on the game before I kind of got lost out there. So that's what I tried to do, and hopefully it happened.
Most energy you've seen in this building?
It's got to be up there. I mean, you look back in that Dayton game was crazy, but this was so loud in there at points, and this is just a great fan base and so much fun.
Did you think about Chris Street when you played tonight?
Yeah, I mean, we learned about him, and this was a great night to celebrate his life, and I'm just happy that we got a win for not only for the basketball terms, but for this community and how much this game meant to some people. And it was great to see both his mom and dad in our locker room. And his mom's so sweet, and his dad's a good guy, and really thanked us for how hard we work and for getting a win like this and for thinking about Chris Street on a night like this. So it was a lot of fun and really good for this community and fan base.
Every time Wisconsin would score a couple points, you guys would answer with a big shot. What does that say about your team?
Every team's going to come with you at runs, and you got to have an answer to it, whether it's a defensive stop or a big bucket. And we did that. Mike made some big shots. Dev made some big shots. Clemens made big shots. So it shows. We're a good offensive team. So making shots when they were making runs at us is big.
You guys kind of came out and played like Chris Street tonight, didn't you? Got a lot of energy, a lot of defense.
Yeah, we had that written up as a key to the game. With how much desire he had and how much passion he had for the game, and how thankful he was to be an Iowa Hawkeye. And you got to think of that on a game like tonight. And I'm just glad, like I said, that we got a win for his family and for this community.
Thank you very much.
The one-armed rebound you've been doing lately seems to be pretty effective, but it kind of backfired there at the end of the game when you got it tipped back into their back of the bucket.
Oh yeah, that ball kind of hung on the rim a little bit longer than I thought it would, but. I'm trying to rebound the ball better with two hands because Coach McCaffrey's on me about having two hands on the ball. Sometimes you're locked up with another hand, you got to grab it one-handed, but I didn't mean to knock that in there like that.
So, as far as your game right now, it seems like as a freshman you were knocking down the three-pointer all the time, and now as a sophomore you're kind of working on their facets, and lately it's been all dunks. Is that just a function of the game coming to you, or are you not looking to shoot the three ball anymore? Or?
Well, I can shoot the three. My percentage wasn't great early on. I'm still shooting it great in practice. I'm going to shoot it when it's open. It's when my guards are driving and dumping it down to me down low, and you can't get a better shot than that. Getting their team in foul trouble, which I did tonight, which I have been, early on in the season, kind of for a stretch there I wasn't. But it adds so much more to the game when they're in foul trouble. Their guys are sitting out. Their key players are sitting out. So that's what I'm trying to do. Like I've said since I've been here, anything that I can do to help us win, I'm going to do. And that seems what it, around the basket seems to be where I'm best at.
Has there been any big difference as far as moving to the 4 from the 3 at all?
I played the 4 last year, so obviously this year I started at the 3, but he felt like he wanted to move me back, and I like playing the 4 better.
Yeah. Does that help you on the defensive side or offensive side? What part of the 4 do you like best?
It probably helps our team as a whole on the defensive side. A lot of teams go with a little quicker 3-man than you'd expect. So sometimes I can't stay in front of them. I got to sag off them more, but I've been really trying to work on my defensive habits and trying to stay more locked in. And I think as I play better defense, I think the team kind of tries to follow like how I play. So I'm just trying to work on that.
Thanks, Aaron.